Ladies and gentlemen, you're probably wondering who's that mystery attacker that Chelsea's going to get? So many names being thrown around. So many. You better believe. More than you can believe. More than you can believe. Well, that search for that mystery attacker is probably over. And yeah, just stay tuned for this blockbuster. And Fabrizio Romano has this particular player pinned now. You best believe once a player is pinned from Fabrizio Romano, yeah, it's pack up your bags. You're coming to Chelsea Football Club. 100%. Let's go.
All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin.
All right, welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. So that mystery attacker looks like, I don't know whether we're going to get another one on top of this particular player, but maybe this might be the only one that we're going to be moving on. But we have now stumbled upon this particular player. There's been, as I said, so many names been thrown in recent times. I've even seen Sancho's name, Rafinha, Ansu Fati's name has been floating around in the last few hours or so, and many more. Ferran Torres, Emil Smith-Rowe. But who is the mystery player, ladies and gentlemen? Boom. It's none other than Cole Palmer of Manchester City. Look, I'm not even going to lie. I don't think Cole Palmer is a bad player at all. Like, I actually think he's a very, very good player. From what I've seen of him last season, you could see the development of a very, very talented footballer. And obviously this season, from the bits and pieces that we've already seen, he seems like a very quality player in making. And that goal that he scored against Arsenal in the Community Shield was fabulous. Now, the thing that I will have to say here is that he's not the end product as yet. He's not the polished player as yet. There is a lot of development that still needs to happen with Cole Palmer. And we as a fan base, we have to be patient. I'm pretty certain this is going to be the player now, because when you think about it from a logical point, Man City are in a position where they're not going to loan out this player anymore. It's either you sell or you keep. Now they've got, I think, Grealish, they've got Doku, they've got Bernardo Silva that can play in those areas. They've still obviously got Phil Foden. They potentially use their fullbacks in those areas too to occupy those spots. So Cole Palmer, yeah, it's depth, but Cole Palmer could be in a position in his career where he's thinking, do you know what? I need to play. I need to play on a regular basis. So, at Chelsea Football Club, potentially you can play on a regular basis, definitely now with all the injuries that we have. And he could cement a good, position in the team. But of course, even at Chelsea Football Club, you will down the track have a lot of competition. And this is something that I feel when you've got too many youngsters, and this is one of the things that I feel in regards to Cole Palmer, he's not your experienced player that Pochettino has been talking about in the press conference. Yeah, he's somewhat experienced, of course, in the Premier League. He knows the flavor of the Premier League, and he knows what it takes to be a Premier League player. 100%. He's won Premier League's titles. So, and then he's won the treble last season. So he understands what it takes to be a top rank player in the Premier League. But he's still young. I believe he's 21. So look, at Chelsea Football Club, I can picture him play anywhere in the front three. Definitely in a 4-2-3-1. I can see him playing as an attacking midfielder, much like what Foden does at Man City and feeds those opportunities for Haaland at the moment with KDB being injured. He's probably going to be given the same role, Cole Palmer, at Chelsea Football Club, to do the same thing here and feed as much as opportunities for Nicholas Jackson. I don't see him playing, even though he's quite capable of playing on the right side. I've seen in the Community Shield where he played on the right and kind of looked like Mahrez. He gave me Mahrez vibes playing from that right side, cutting in and drifting and swerving. It honestly gave me Mahrez vibes. But he can also play on the right, on the left side as well. Definitely seen him on the left side last season, and he's done equally well. And through the middle, because City, they're so fluid, he does occupy at times playing through the middle, and I think he can definitely operate through the middle for us. Because as I said, I fully expect Raheem Sterling to be on the right, and whoever's on the left, whether it's Mudryk, whether it's um, whoever else. Right now, it's Ben Chilwell. I don't expect Ben Chilwell to be there for too long. Maybe for the time being, Cole Palmer might be on the left side. But I do want us to switch back to the 4-2-3-1, where you play with Enzo and Caicedo sort of in the double pivot. You can play Cole Palmer through the middle, just behind Nicholas Jackson, and you have Raheem Sterling, and you can potentially play Mudryk on the left side. And then you go back to your normal Ben Chilwell as a left back, Lewa Colwell as one of the centre backs, along with either Desasi, Thiago Silva, or Buddy Shield, hopefully when he comes back. So, look, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully we can get this deal for a cheap as well. I think he's got contract till about 2026, 25, something like that. He shouldn't be costing us too much, if I'm being absolutely honest. They got Kovacic from us for 25 million. I see someone like, and I know they're different positions, I fully get it, but as I said, he's not completely proven in the Premier League, and he's 21. He's still got a lot of room for development. If we purchase someone like Cole Palmer for more than 35 million pounds, I think that is, Man City doing a madness on us. So anything around that 30 to 35 million, I think that is approximately a good price for Cole Palmer. But yeah, I don't mind this. But as I said, the caveat is he's not fully experienced. Do you know what I mean? He's not your 24, 25-year-old. So there will be patience required, 100%. This is what Fabrizio Romano has said just recently. By the way, it's pinned. And this is what I've been saying. Once Fabrizio Romano has you pinned, yeah, pack up your bags. Pack up big bags. You're going to be a Chelsea player. Exclusive. Chelsea add Cole Palmer to list of talented offensive players being considered for final edition. Chelsea are set to open talks soon as they see Palmer as best solution. It remains to be seen Man City position on Palmer, but Chelsea really want him. And even Matt Law is now saying the same thing as well. Chelsea pursuit of Cole Palmer is believed to be driven by Joe Shields. Joe Shields, this guy, ladies and gentlemen, he is not missing. Every player that is linked with Joe Shields, he is bringing him to Chelsea Football Club. Obviously, Romeo Lavia, now Cole Palmer. Who knows, down the track, wherever his wings span out, he's probably going to bring them all to Chelsea Football Club. Mauricio Pochettino has signed off on a move for Palmer, with Chelsea hopeful of agreeing a deal with Premier League champions in the next few days. As I said, I think this can happen. This is a logical move. Palmer probably wants minutes. He probably sees that at City, he's not going to get those regular minutes. And Pep does like to, switch things around and rotate and whatnot, do a lot of madness. And he's bringing in a few more players as well to freshen things up over there. So Cole Palmer probably feels that Chelsea's probably more stable, club to go one game a week. He's most likely going to get a lot of game time for the timing until players get fit. And if he really cements himself, then he's set in stone. So it is a logical move. It's not something that is far-fetched one bit. But yeah, that's the situation. Matt Law is talking about this. As you can see, Joe Shields for Phil Foden. A lot of people have been saying, "Oh, yeah, Joe Shields, go get Phil Foden, man. Phil Foden's the one that we want." But that is definitely too far-fetched. To get Phil Foden, that's not going to happen. But hopefully Cole Palmer can become our version of Phil Foden. He does have that creative nature about him. As I said, he can play anywhere in the front three, whether it's on the right side, on the left side, or through the middle as a sort of like a central attacking midfielder. I think Cole Palmer can definitely do that. He's a talented footballer, man. He can dribble, take players on. He's very good with shooting. He knows how to shoot. One thing you're gonna probably have to put it out there is playing under Pep Guardiola is going to be totally different to playing under Pochettino. Pep Guardiola, it's all about methods. It's all about repetition. It's all about positional play. Like, it's different. So how are you going to be able to translate all of that to Chelsea Football Club under Pochettino? You're going to have to be open to new ideas, new theories, new structure. And I hope his skill set is capable of, absorbing all of that in, as opposed to, him completely just not understanding and not knowing what to do. Do you know what I mean? So hopefully he can come in and be a big difference for us. So let's see, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know your thoughts in regards to this. We shall be there for the watch along. I don't know how we are going to watch the match. We're probably just going to be looking at some live scores, waving through, the Twitter to see if there's any information from anyone. So we will definitely do a watch along. So make sure you're there for the watch along for Carabao Cup second round, Chelsea versus Wimbledon. We'll find a way. Matisse is apparently going to the match at Stamford Bridge, so we'll see if he's able to put out a live stream, and we'll all be tuning in on his channel to see what's going on. But we will definitely have a watch along, and we'll try and entertain ourselves. Yeah, within the channel, and without the match, we'll just start some conversations. Apparently, there's going to be some live commentary on the fifth stand app, so maybe we might have that on, and then see what we can make out of that. Until next time, everyone, smash the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. The mystery attacker has been revealed. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Until next time, see ya.